Oh, it's cold. Oh boy. Ugh. Well, not too cold anymore. Hello, everyone. It's me. I'm alive. I'm still being recognized by the camera somewhat. Yes, it's me. I'm back. Not late. You guys will always try to start a light under my ass. A fire under my ass, I should say. Not falling for it. Nope. Late timer Rikku. You're so funny. So a lot's happened since I last streamed this. Um, I managed to unlock that one thing I was grinding skills for. I did not share it with you guys because I didn't care enough to share it. It was really cool though. That's the only thing I'm a little disappointed in, is I didn't get to share it with you guys. That it actually was kind of cool. But other than that, I'm not apologizing for it. It's another good one. I don't have that. 488. So yeah, you missed out on things I did in this game. That's alright. You didn't deserve it. Just thought I'd get that out there right now. Let's see. 487. Please let one of these just have like one person in them. That's two people. 45. When will you wake up from your coma, Rikku? That's very funny of you. Very haha. Very hee hee. Alright? I'm not in a coma. Wasn't I just on 486? 41. Why does no one go to these ones? I might just have to settle at some point. Oh my gosh, only one other person. We can go and take this one. Alright. So yes, here we are. So this is Dark Mire. We're gonna be like, hey guys, I'm here with RuneScape. Even though just 2 years ago I broke Pivot's heart by saying I'm not going to stream often. Yep, that's true. Oh, because I have work and school. And my class is actually kind of tough. Though I will say, yesterday I was doing some programming homework, and I was really proud of the things I was able to accomplish. It's really simple stuff, really, but I'm always excited to be able to do something and program it on my own. Don't worry, Pivot. We'll try to fix that in the next 2 or 3 weeks. Spring break, I'm definitely going to stream a lot. I'm also going to try to get some videos out then. Ah, yes. So I have all the components I think I need for the video I'm going to make tonight. So it should be out before midnight. And I totally will release a half-assed video before midnight, if it comes to that. So I don't have to do karaoke. Yeah, Pivot, if things go well for me in the internship department, they're not gonna go well for you, because that means I can never stream in the morning again. Fearless Cucumber, hello! It has been a long time. Hello. I hope you've been doing well. I hope you're going to medical school, weren't you? Oh crap, I forgot to charge. I'm gonna die. Why aren't you running? Crap, I don't have my prayers on. Crap. Yep, it's busy. Yeah, I would not. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. A lot of work, but whew. Congratulations still, though, that you made it in there. Yeah. Over here, we've just been streaming. We're up to 189 subscribers, I think. And there'll be a video out today in like the next 12 hours. Because if I don't, I have to do a karaoke stream. And I don't want to do karaoke. I never want to do karaoke. I think I did it to myself. But now whenever I try to sing, it hurts my throat, legitimately. I think it's because I think it's literally one of those placebo effects where thinking that singing is just a painful act for me now literally caused it to be painful. So yeah, look forward to that. Not the karaoke, but the video. This one will probably be one of the rougher ones because I only had 3 days, I think, since I decided to make the video. And I had work and school in between. Masochist? Yeah, well, Demon Zuri. We're purposely avoiding karaoke. I'd be a masochist if I was trying to do karaoke. What game is this? This is RuneScape. Oh, it's probably hard to tell what's going on with all the things. Let me get rid of the chicken. Let's get rid of... Oh. So this chicken right here is named Cooper. Cooper the Rooster. I believe. I think his name's Cooper. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Okay, I'll get rid of Cooper real quick. So this is RuneScape. It's a really simple game. It's back from like 2001. It's still being updated to this day. It's a multiplayer game, so it's a MMO. It's like, you know, there's hundreds of other people playing the game as well. And in this one, there's not really an objective to this game. Like, you know, in other massively multiplayer online games, there's usually like high-end raids or like there's the storyline. In this one, you have those, but like they don't really matter. They do if you want the best equipment, which I mean it's like some other MMOs, but like for this one, it's kind of the journey that makes this game interesting. So like right now, I'm fighting a vampire. Except these vampires are different from typical vampires. They have minor mind reading abilities. So, you know, if you're to take a sword and try to cut at them, they know what direction you're going to cut them at. They can read your mind and they'll be able to avoid it. So the weapon I have right now is this little flail thing. And the idea is that the flail, you can swing the flail, but because it's on a chain, it's kind of like going to swing a lot and the vampire won't know where it's going to come from. So that makes it so that the flail is very inaccurate, but when it hits a monster, when it hits one of the vampires, it'll hit hard. So this game isn't the most visually pleasing game, but I find it still very entertaining to play. Because you also have all these different stats you can level up, like hunter, construction, farming. No. So there's a lot of things to kill in this game. There's dragons, there's ogres, there's gods, there's giant lizards, there's poison. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. There's giant poisonous lizards. There's goblins. Um, elves, you can kill elves. But also, you don't have to do any fighting. You can do just crafting in this game, or just like farming. Like farming is so the max level for skills is 99, and like so fighting, I get gradual experience towards my fighting by fighting monsters. But with farming, I get experience for planting trees, herbs, fruit trees, flowers, things like that, and it can help me make money. Um, like let's see, what else can I do? Oh, I can also become a blacksmith in this game, except that it's not that useful in this game. There's not much point besides doing quests to level up your smithing, but it's an option I can do. I can also become a fisherman. Yes, I can craft a house. But the houses work a bit different. So you never need to sleep in this game, but your house can have so many quality of life features in it. You can have a teleporting tower in there, so you can teleport to like a lot of different regions in the game. You could also have a pool that restores your health. You can also have an altar, which you can give bones to increase your prayer level. And prayer is one of the more important things for fighting because it gives you stat buffs. Like over here, there's a whole bunch of these icons. Each one of them has a special effect that can help your character out, and they become really important for fighting later on in the game. Some of the Minecraft kind of, yeah, kind of. Let's see. I'm falling asleep. This is what I get for drawing Rule 34 at 3 in the morning. Yes, it is, Demon Zeri. This is what you get. Is it similar to Minecraft? No, because you actually level up in this game. But you do get a house, and the reason you get the house is not to sleep in, but just to provide yourself quality of life things. But it does have like a bunch of features like Minecraft does. They just don't work the same though. And there actually is a level up system. Besides just a system getting better equipment through mining or discovery, you have to get the skills in order to equip those items first. I'm sorry if I'm bad at explaining games. I'm at this game. I'm bad at explaining in general. Yeah. Um, Here's this cucumber. Do you know what cookie clicker is? It's okay. I got a brief idea. Yeah, okay. Uh, nope. What is that? Oh, okay. So cookie clicker is a game where you click on a cookie. That's all it is. And like you can kind of upgrade your stats to have auto clickers and all that. It's kind of like this, except with a few extra steps. All I'm doing is clicking. There's not much. There is some thought that goes into what I do in this game, but that's why it has a few extra steps. Yeah. So in this game, it's literally just an adventure, and you have a whole bunch of stats that kind of dictate, how your adventure is going. Because this game is literally it's about the journey, not the destination. Like this right here, I've been working to get to this town for a long time. And the reason I'm doing that is because it's a really good place to train my melee stats, and B, it's also a good place to make money in the game. But this isn't where I want to stop, though. This is just one of the big milestones to this account that'll help me in the long run. What level are you right now? With all my combat stats taken into account, I'm level 93.5. The maximum level is 126. Um, Level is determined by some of the stats up here. It's like my health, my attack, my strength, these things up here. Not all the stats over here increase my combat level, only some of them. So I may seem like I'm pretty close to max level. I'm not, because after level 70, um, the requirement to get another level goes up drastically. So like let's say like level 1 to 30 may have taken you no, like 1 to 10 maybe taken you 1 day. So yeah, 1 to 10, 1 day. 70, 80, maybe 10 days, maybe 10 to 20. And that's if you're trying to be optimal, I think. If not, it's going to take you a lot longer. How long have you been playing this game? So, I've been playing on this account for 2 years. I've only started playing seriously 4 months ago. Was it 4 months ago, guys? No. At some point, I was going seriously, then I dropped it, and then I picked it up again. Maybe 3 months ago, I started playing seriously. Like before I started playing seriously, most of the stats which on the screen, most of them were at level 1. Most of my stats now are above 50. Which is actually insane to me that I thought it was only going to be an account that like focused on combat. But then I learned that the most optimal way to train my melee stats and also my combat stats in general was to do these extracurricular activities. But I've played this ever since I was 10, and I played that pretty seriously as a kid. But because of what they did a couple years later, my account went to a different game, and then they relaunched this game um, back in 2014, I think. And I only picked it back up like 2 years ago, and then I started playing seriously 3 months ago. So I played this when I was uh, 11 or 12 years old, and I had no idea what I was doing back then. All I knew was like click and then I fight. No, it keeps going on. This game technically doesn't have an end. It's just whenever you decide to stop. Like even if I get max level and everything, there's still things for me to do. Because of this game will keep releasing content. Well, right now the game is updating really slowly. But because they were bought by a very big company, and it seems like the company that bought them likes to put money into companies and just let them do their thing, I think we may be seeing more content coming out because they'll have more money and they can hire more people to work on things. RuneScape is eternal, just like Minecraft is at this point. I'm surprised I still see RuneScape references even when back in like 2016, back in 2017. Like, remember, Minecraft had that lull period where no one wanted to talk about it, and bam, now it's being referenced everywhere. And RuneScape had that period too. Ooh, Animal Crossing. I haven't played it. I really love the music though. I feel like if I were to play that game, I'd get sucked in. And I already have one too many games that do that to me. But no, I absolutely love everything I've seen from Animal Crossing. I know one of my friends who isn't a big gamer really loved Animal Crossing. And they got addicted really quick. I think I've mentioned this before. One of my favorite artists is Pochi. I love her work. Ow, 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 ow. Why? Ow. It's not my cat. She's not scratching me. She's not my cat. My brother's cat. Oh, perfect. Didn't get away. That's what art is. Oh, no. And that's why they think I'm good at drawing. Yeah. Bah, 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 bah. Oh no, my potion's about to wear off. Potion seller, I need your strongest potion. I have it right here, actually. Alright, I actually need to heal up on that one. Oh, that's right. So this item I have right here, this flail, isn't a normal item in RuneScape. So the basic weapons are spears, knives, long swords, swords, battle axes, axes, and two-handed swords. And I think this weapon's pretty cool actually. I like it. I'm kind of seeing the samey stuff in this game and like, you know, some of the best weapons. At least they're interesting to look at. But it's nice to have like an interesting weapon at this level. Of course there's other interesting weapons in this game at this level, but it's just nice to have some variety. Yeah, this weapon you see right here is not common in this game. And before the quest came out that let me be in here, like the weapon was kind of useless. There wasn't really a point to use it. Like there's better options for training. But now we have this place and again, this weapon's the only thing that can hurt these guys. Ooh, nice. So right now, what I'm doing is I'm training, first of all. Second, I need to make money. And these guys drop an item worth 6 million gold. Uh, it's 1 out of every 1,500. That's the chance. Or at least that's what people estimate it to be with all the people's information uh, being put into the calculator or whatever. The item tracker. So I just kill 1,500 of these and I'll get 6 million gold. Hell yeah. But that's not a problem because these are actually good training monsters. So I'm not too worried. Because I'm going to get something worth value out of this whole session, even if it takes me a while to get that item. Let's heal up real quick. Let me know if the music volume's too loud. I'll turn it down. And then let me know if I'm too loud as well. Also, where is my... Okay, there's my mic. I need to change that at some point. Yeah. Oh, let me check what my schedule is for next week. I think I work 4 days. Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, and Saturday. So I might only stream twice next week. And then if I do stream on Friday, it's going to be early in the morning. My brother will still be up, though. They said that I make an art that fascinates them, and I took that personally. Oh, you can't change what they said. Oh, I don't want to work at McDonald's anymore. And it's not even because of the... well, one big reason is just fucking boring the position I'm in. Holy crap, is it boring? But second, the time that I put in for when I work, man, there's nothing but bitches that work at that time frame. It's like anything before 4, you get nothing but like just some of the shittiest workers. And then after 4, you get some of the best. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Oh, I can't drop the bottle, pick up the dust, run away. Yeah, it might actually be better off if you do that, Demon's Area. Like, I just don't understand. And then in the morning, we do have one good worker, but she's just a bitch. Holy crap. And you can barely understand her. As someone who's grown up with parents who had very butchered English, this person is still very hard to understand. And they always get so pissed off when you don't understand them. It takes a lot for me not to just yell back at them. Like they give everyone attitude, and then it's like, oh no, but I can't say anything wrong though. Ha ha ha. It's I fucking hate her. And that's a hit. Like I don't understand. Okay, Let me make this frank. Let me make this clear. The reason I don't like her is because she's a bitch. Not because she can't speak English. That's not it at all. It's the fact that she just is a bitch. Always gives everyone shit and all of that. The other part that irritates me is that when we're in a rush and I don't understand her the first time, either because one, my mind is on something else that I should be focusing on, and two, I can't understand her. She will get so pissed you don't understand her the first time. It's like making her repeat herself is the end of the world. And I'm pretty sure, you know, she's had to repeat herself multiple times throughout her life to people to clarify, and she's finally got annoyed of it. When you're working in this environment, you can go fuck yourself. Repeat yourself. Is that me? What do you mean, Pivot? I feel like I understand what you mean, but please clarify by what you mean by is that me? Bro, I hate repeating myself. Too bad. Get used to it. That's life. So rude. No, I don't care. It's either you repeat yourself or someone gets it wrong. Your choice. If you repeat yourself and they still get it wrong, fine. Yeah, and Demon Zero, I'm glad. I'm glad you can feel my pain. It's so rough. Thankfully my parents are fine with repeating themselves. They don't mind. The one thing they do that's absolutely bullshit, though, is when they play the pronoun game. Now, they might be thinking, what's that? It's where you say, get that. Oh, it's over there. Yeah, that thing I need is there. That pronoun game. My mom was especially bad at it, where she'd get extremely pissed where I didn't know what she needed, and that's all she'd say. Yeah, I need that. She wouldn't point or anything, she just... That's it. I hate that. The whatchamacallit. Because, okay, see, Pivot, when you say that, at least that invites me to say, what do you mean, what do you mean by that, or what does it look like? When my mother says, get that, and I say, what do you mean? That thing, get that. That's it. At least with that, it will spark that conversation of what do you mean by that, and you may poorly describe it, but at least we'll work together on it. The pronoun game with someone who has a short temper is the absolute fucking worst. There have been times where I've been tempted, it's like, I should do that to my mom, where I just say, get that thing, and get extremely pissed and start yelling. There's been times where I feel like I should do that. But, I want to. I really shouldn't. She's not as god-awful as she was back when I was younger. But I know now if she ever yells at me for something, I'm probably going to scream my lungs out at her. And I think she I don't know if she knows she's on a thin line with me. Or thin ice. Or, like, you know, I act like everything's good, and it really is. But, like, if she ever yells at me for something, I'm going fucking ballistic. Not because, like, what she's probably going to yell at me is, like, dumb or anything. But just, like, there's been that years of tension from when I was a kid. Of her just playing the pronoun game with me. Where it's just like, I'm just ready. Hey, how it happens to me is right there. What is? Right where I'm pointing. Yeah, that's also bullshit. It's like, I'm pointing right, and there's a whole bunch of fucking things that she's pointing at. And it's like, she's pointing at the table, there's a whole bunch of stuff on there, and she's cooking. And like, let's say there's a spatula, there's a fork, there's a knife, there's a couple glasses, and a TV remote. You bring over the spatula, and she goes, "No, idiot, I meant the TV remote." And you just go, fucking whatever. My brother has tried playing the pronoun game with me. Unintentionally, of course. He didn't try to do it. But I told him, I was like, nope, fuck you. Tell me what you want. Like, I immediately snapped at him. And, like, he was kind of shocked. He was like, oh. Like, I did not play that with him at all. Like, he now knows it's better for him to, like, take 5 minutes to think of what he needs and try to do this with me of just pointing and saying that there. Because I will bite. I won't. Sorry if I'm getting a little tilted. This is something that genuinely pisses me off. Now that you guys know this, you're probably going to use it, but, I'm sorry. You don't have the same ties that family does. God, Demon Zuri, that's just... that's a pain in the ass. Oh, here's another thing that made things rough for me. So, being the second child, born here in America, I learned English. I did not learn Spanish. My brother learned both. I only learned English. And the reason why is because when you're the only kid, you're typically speaking with your parents, you know. And then you go to school and then you learn English. Um, when I was born, who would I speak to most? My brother. And he was using the language he was learning at school because that's what he was using throughout most of the day. English. So I learned English a lot, and I kind of, like, I didn't really speak to my parents. So I didn't know a lick of Spanish. And this is actually quite common, where the first kid will learn both languages fairly well. The second child will learn the language of the country a lot more easily. And that language of their parents is going to be kind of in the shitter. So yeah, that made the pronoun game even harder for me. Like, I'm pretty sure my parents, when I was young, thought I had a mental disability. Like, I'm pretty sure they thought I was mentally challenged. Because I didn't understand Spanish. And then whenever I spoke Spanish, it was very butchered. Even now when I speak to them, when I try to speak to them in Spanish, it always feels like they look at me as if I'm a special needs child. That I have some sort of a handicap when it comes to speaking. Never speaking up. Thankfully, I come from a Hispanic family, so that's not a problem. Oh, they speak loudly enough. I think that's one of the, if you're in a loud place and you have people that speak quietly, I cannot, that's just, again, I'm just getting, I need to stop thinking about McDonald's, because that's just making me mad right now. But she yells everything. Oh no. Your grandmother's shout. Oh boy. My family's too texting to be quiet. Lamau. Would shout inside the restaurant. It makes sense. Alright, get this charged up. Alright, I'm gonna drop this topic for the sake of my own sanity. Because my mother's gonna visit this weekend and I do not need to already be riled up. We get along great, but just remembering some of those things from back in the day make it a bit rough. Oh, you're gonna give me booze? No, you need a treasure dug up. I'm not gonna help you. I'm gonna dig up a treasure of my own. Didn't get enough mac and cheese. Oh, lordy lord. Alright, so how was everyone's weekend? I know it's Friday, but how was everyone's last weekend? I'm not gonna ask about your week, Piv, because you're just gonna be a sob story about how I didn't stream. You don't see anyone else in the cult crying. Someone sure is cruising for a bruising. Uh-huh. That's not the first threat made towards me, Pivot, especially by a cult member. Ninja and the Dragon Den. Ah, yes. Did you send that to one? Did you send that to me, actually? Because I know you said Hercules' bigger cousin. Yeah. No, that's just from Fallout. That's right. Hercules' bigger cousin is when you get 10 strength. And then you sent me the best Hercules movie ever. Fallout New Vegas. That's the one. I sent that one to Kuro. Okay. Actually, I was about to say Kuroneko, but that's Orihime. Where are you? Right there. Not up to 500 followers yet. Not up to 500. Kung Fu movie with a budget? Never. That destroys the charm. Oh, there's a Firewatch Sentinel. It's already been 40 minutes. Wow, if only work could fly by as fast as this. I need to drop this. I need to drop this. Oh, boy. It's my second favorite movie. Ooh, okay. God, I really like the Sun Dragon one. The Sun Dragon one was fun. Is your first favorite ninja movie? Okay. What's up, Pivot? Pivot. 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 So it's in fourth place in my favorite movie list. It is. Okay. It's gonna be revolutionary. It's gonna change the world you see. It's gonna change how you see the world. You're gonna start seeing things in a new light. Reality will become a non-existence. Man, I really want to pass out. Oh, charge up, charge up, charge up. It's not the Digimon movie. Oh, Pivot. Oh, you poor little baby. Your established norms are being questioned, and now you must retaliate. Demon Zuri. First, Pivot says he wants to fight me, then Demon Zuri says that Pivot wants to fight him. Lamau. Demon Zuri. You would never let Pivot usurp your throne of the cult, would you? Implying there is a cult, then fan club. I don't care. You would never let him take your throne, would you? Or are you trying to do that thing where you're trying to short sell it, have a bunch of people buy into it, and then sell it for a premium? Those are some fighting words, Pivot, but then again, you're trying to fight everyone apparently today. You know, I had a throne. Well, you started the cult. I guess Pivot, it's up for grabs then. Oh, we did a little dance. Oh, need to charge up. Let's see, what's a good song to play right now? Demons don't run cults, Rikku. Uh-huh. Yep. Yep. You're right, Demon Zuri. How could I forget? Are you gonna say that thing? It's people. It's people that run cults. Gonna hit me with that line? Huh? Real clever, huh? I can't believe Demon Zeri called me an idiot. It's society. I can't believe Demon Zeri called me a fucking idiot live on YouTube. All of his bullshit of society. Let's see. Is there anything I'm excited for that's coming out? Monster Hunter Rise looks pretty cool, actually. I just wish we'd go back to the ways of where dual blades didn't do the Naruto run and have the blades backwards. I miss those days. I want to go back. I never want to see that again. What else? I really can't think of anything. I guess just Genshin stuff. Ayaka at some point. I don't know when. At some point. Other than that, not much. Let's see. Oh, did I not pick up the dust? There we go. Oh. Yeah, it's looking like it'll be a pretty dry year for me, I guess. Not much I'm too excited for. Oh, charge up, charge up. Let's see. I got nothing to talk about. Maybe it would help if I started sleeping more, even though I've been trying to get 8 hours of sleep. Rikku. Yes, Demon Zeri? Oh yeah, there is a Tom and Jerry movie coming out soon. Maybe that'll be atrocious enough it'll be funny. We'll see. Yes, Demon Zeri. What is it? The economic client? What? Well, even if I don't know what it is, I can still go off the tangent of what the fuck is that. Oh, I don't have any space for more items. Oh, hello, Psychotastic. Welcome, welcome. I'm doing good. How are the dunes going? The dunes are the economic climate. Ah, they're bad. Uh, GameStop was hilarious. I loved it. I wish I was there at the charge. I wish I had money to get into that whole thing and dab on some billionaires who are hedge funding. What else? Uh, yeah. Overall, I thought it was just hilarious. Though the economic climate itself, what we're in right now, it's pretty atrocious. Don't think things will get better. But yeah, we are living, and I may be not rich IRL, but hopefully I'll be rich one day in RuneScape through hard work and labor. Because that's what I'm doing right now, is I'm grinding for that cash stack. I want that Scrooge McDuck level of gold in a vault that's dedicated to me and my bank, buying the things I want, grinding, working hard, getting stronger. That is what I'm doing. Yes, also, Psychotastic, I hope you're doing well as well. Let's see, where am I at right now? I'm 100,000 away. What am I 100,000 away from? Level 78 attack. And with that, I'm ready for the changes they're going to make to the Dragonlance. And, I'll finally be able to... Well, I have to work a long time to get the Dragonlance. But I'll have options, though. Yes, Demon Zero, yes you are. You are very sleepy. Yes, we're back at it again for another fantastic just chatting episode of RuneScape in the background. Because I'm not creative and I don't know how to make it even more entertaining than it already is. I'm just a man in a platypus hoodie. Woke up lazy? I feel ya. I've been feeling that for the last 2 weeks. But boy oh boy do I need to get going and start working. That's why the stream will only go on for another hour? When I find the secret recipe to, Oh, I messed up. I didn't have my equipment on. When I find the secret recipe to sleep 8 hours and wake up feeling extremely refreshed, I'm selling it for free. That's just something everyone should have. Also, the secret to like sleeping without like remembering stuff that happened in the day. Just like being able to think of nothing. When I learned that, I'm telling everyone. Everyone needs to know it. If it requires training, I will open up that boot camp just so you'll learn. I'm gonna make this boot camp a requirement. Yoga helps a lot to think about nothing but poses. But am I gonna do yoga in the bed before I sleep? Pass out in one of the positions? Man, I'm gonna... Ooh, that'd be rough. That'd be real rough, actually. You're probably... no, you're already stretched, but then again, you're in that position for a prolonged period. I guess that's why I want people say the counting sheep thing. Oh yeah, I wouldn't be surprised you can do stretches before you sleep. But I'm saying, like, if you're to stay in that stretch, though. Instead of just being flat on your back or on your sides. Also, I learned something. People sleep on their stomachs. I find that very weird. I don't count sheep pivots, so don't worry. I know you're trying to go for funny there, but I'm going to stop you right there. And take away the funny from you. Yep, this is what you walked into, Psychotastic. Pivot and Demon Zuri. Talking about what they want. First off, Demon Zuri drawing Rule 34, and people complimenting him because of it. And Pivot being a simp for me. And you gain secondhand embarrassment because you are his mod. You should have seen when Pivot said how sad he was that I couldn't stream. Psychotastic. The tears of a real fanboy. Alright, let's play this fun game again. Which Riku's the real Rikku? Real easy this time. Nothing complicated. At this point, Demon Zuri, he's right. Start charging. Yeah. Actually, I agree with what Psychotastic says 100%. Open up PayPal and do it. Literally, Psychotastic is preaching the truth right now. It doesn't matter if you're small, just start charging. Like $5 or $10. You see what? You see that? What you just typed in, Psychotastic? You see that? You see what Pivot just typed in? Ah, beautiful. Not what he actually typed out, but... Yep, that's what I was waiting for. That's what I was waiting for. Now you can always start charging Demon Zuri. Don't worry about it. Nope, you can charge. If these people are just gonna keep complimenting you to get more art, charge them. Doesn't matter if it's just 3 people following you. Oh, hello, Walea Rose. Hello. I make like one journal. Oh. Actually, Psychotask, what do you mean by journal? Like an actual journal, or like you journal someone and their activities that they request for you? You bookbind. Yes, bookbinding. Ignore me for 2 seconds. Ah, okay. Oh, Pivot has one? Pivot, send it to me. You would not believe what happened today. What happened, Willow Rose? What happened? Ooh, hell yeah, Demon Slayer. That's also good news. Nice. I'm still waiting, Pivot. Ow. Okay. Within 5 tries, hell yeah. Nice. Nice, Willow Rose. Congratulations. I don't think I've ever touched a secret boss in Kingdom Hearts. Oh my gosh. That's real. I like that. Oh, you beat Sephiroth. Okay. From Kingdom Hearts 1 or 2. One? I think that's probably the harder one. Because the one in this 2 isn't too bad. But the one in the first game is actually pretty bad. I fought him before in the first one. I don't remember if I beat him. I'm gonna say I didn't. No, I think I did beat him, actually. Just trying to remember. There was a Titan that was a real pain in the ass. I think it was like the ice one. I will say the secret bosses in the first one are better than the second one. Because they were really interesting. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, using a guide isn't bad for secret bosses. I don't think a lot of people would beat them. Like, I don't think a lot of people attempt the secret bosses without some kind of guide. Or guidelines. But, Psychotastic, Pivot just sent me the picture. That's really cute, I like it. You do feel like a bit of a god. No, it makes sense you'd get a bit of a high after beating him. Because again, he's a pain. He's a real pain. Yeah, I'm proud of at least my bookbinding. Okay. How much was the bookbinding, if you don't mind me asking, or general prices, I guess, Psychotastic? Yeah. I know one secret boss I've never tried is the secret boss from Final or Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix? Or no. Yeah, Final Mix. Cuz that one is oof. If you know what I'm talking, if you know, you know. Oh, the Zenmis. I've never tried that one because I never had Final Mix. Something close to it's like 15 USD, maybe 18, depends on the kind of paper I use for each try. Okay. I think it's Lingering Will, yeah. That one I have not tried, but that one always looks cool. I remember seeing it for the first time. I was in awe. Hey, long time to see. Hello, Ren. Hello. Ah, yes. For all of you that are here right now, today, I'm gonna be editing a video together and having it out before midnight. So for some of you, it'll be in the morning. For some of you, it'll be late at night when you see it. Yeah, I have all the components needed now. I just need to put it on a timeline, and there'll be a video out today. My time. I am playing that game. It's like, oh, you know, technically the video released for me on the Saturday. I ain't playing that because there's consequences if I don't release a video my time, and I'm not letting you guys have that power. Crap, get to the pool, get to the pool. So yeah, it's just gonna be like a 3 to 4 minute video. I don't think I'm gonna ever try to make a 10-minute video unless I have enough to work with. And even then, that might take longer than a week or two. So it might be something I work in the background, but it'll never be the main focus for a week. Yeah. So expect to see that within the next 10 hours. I'm actually kind of nervous because I'm racing against the clock because I have something that I need to do today, and that's going to take 2 hours out of it, so I only have 8 hours, I think, to make it. And it's only 3 to 4 minutes, but it can still take a while, depending on how much creative I want to be. I hope you missed the time frame. I hope I don't pivot. I need to do more collabs too, but work keeps getting in the way. And also, after a certain point, I can't stream in the day. Doing it on the weekend it takes more effort than it should to make a stream happen on the weekend. Yeah, because I have classes and then I have work. And then there's just some days where I'm just too tired where I probably shouldn't be collabing. Yeah, I think I've told this to other people. Like, I really don't know how this channel is gonna go. Right now we're in a very horrible phase. Where I keep working McDonald's, and my will to live slowly dies off, or I get the internship, and I just don't stream ever again. Go make Terraria Club. Do I? I don't even know if I have Terraria. I think I have it actually. Yeah, I have Terraria. So let me tell you why the internship, my heart just shattered. Give me a second. Alright. Pivot. Alright, let's backpedal a bit, alright? Let's not backpedal as in take away what I just said, but let's elaborate on some of the things I just said. Alright. I've mentioned this many times. I don't stream after 5 p.m. my time, because my brother gets back at 5 and, he just wants to relax. The giant-ass TV's right next to me. He wants to listen to things. He'll probably listen to something that's copyrighted, and I don't want to, ask him to, turn it down or whatever. He's just gotten back from a 10-hour shift at work. Also, in the apartment we live in, I can move my computer to my bedroom. The problem with that is I don't want to be cooped up in my room the whole time. I feel like that would not be very good. So I'm just, so I have it in the living room. And then, I'm still there with my brother. We can still talk or whatever. Though I've been on Discord a lot, and I have my headphones on a lot. But usually he can just, if he needs something, I'm just right there. He doesn't have to go to my room. What else? The internship. The reason why I say I won't be streaming after that is not because I got my dream job and I want to do it. That is not it at all. So let me explain that a little further as well. The internship that I'm trying to go for right now, I've worked 20 hours a week. That's fine. No problem at all. Then during the summer, 40 hours a week. And that's probably going to be in the morning. So I could probably do a morning stream, but it'd have to be at 6 in the morning until 8. So 2-hour streams. Not that bad. Problem is trying to wake up that early and then be ready for work as well. But anyways, with the internship, what they like to do is that when they hire someone, they want to keep the person for at least a year after they graduate, or at least get them some job in the field. So, if my intent is to graduate, and then just do this VTubing stuff, I took away the opportunity for someone else to get this internship and have this potential career when I'm just going to leave it a year after. Because that's one of the hardest things for us, is to get a job in this field without prior experience. And this gives us this because we're actually working for a company and we're getting paid $13 an hour starting off, just as an intern. And after that, we have guaranteed employment into this place we were working for. It's not one of those, oh, we just need an intern to fill up a quota. No, we're replacing actual people that are retiring. So that's one of my hesitations with this internship. They're telling me to apply anyways so I can do the technical interview, because I need technical interviews under my belt, because this is different from regular interviews. Let me turn this down, actually. So, I need to do an internship to graduate. I am in IT, essentially, but I'm a computer application development, computer application and development. So essentially, part of me is conflicted by if I pass this interview. And here's the thing, I might not pass it all. I still need to find an internship, and I don't want to work at McDonald's longer than 4 months. But then if I don't get an internship, so next year's my last year at the college. And I can do a thing called self-study that can account for the credits I need for internship. But that doesn't really do much for people who want to hire me. It doesn't really give them a reason to. So it's either I get the internship and then I just continue with the job. And I mean, I could stream after work, but that's a possibility too. I don't know. It's just a lot. Like, yes, I'd love to have this job that pays better and also has a bit more flexible schedule, so I could stream more. But it it's just rough. That's all it is. The position I put myself in is not. I'm not winning really, because I do like programming. I like it a lot, but ooh, do I not give an actual fuck about it? Like the sense of euphoria I feel after spending 8 hours on finishing one problem from my homework assignment last year, like nothing else has come close to that really. Oh, I don't need two manta rays, I just need one. Um, like I think I've told Pivot and Corner this. But like there was a one point where I had an assignment where I had to do 8 problems. 5 of them were going to be graded at random. So I had to make sure I had at least 7 of them done in order to get good. 6 actually to get a no. I had to get 7 to get a good grade. And because of the assignment was, I couldn't just like cheat on it. Like you just can't. It's like pretty easy to tell when you cheat. So I'm just here sitting on my computer, and what I do is like, okay, try to think of just the basic building blocks and build upon them. So I look up on like Stack Overflow, which is a website that a lot of people use, both like as hobbyists and also as professionals, to figure out how some things work. They also use GitHub, but I didn't want to copy code. No, I just wanted to figure out how the building blocks worked, get a get some examples of what people did of just these basic building blocks and build upon them. And you got on YouTube? Nah. I had to do that for another programming class this semester, actually, where the teacher's like, watch this video and download this program. The tutorial will teach you how. And it was some Indian guy on YouTube. But, so I went on Stack Overflow and I was like, okay, do this. Okay, what does this do? Oh, this lets you do this. Okay, oh, that reminds me, it's back in my notes. Look back in my notes. Oh, teacher didn't really explain this part. Okay, let's go. And it was like it was like this for a couple hours. It was like that for 5 hours. Then after hour 6, was me racking my head around what I already had and trying to get the output I needed. Um, that teacher's poggers. He's actually really fun. Holy crap! He made a So for an example, he was like, "Oh yeah, here we have a box of Rice Krispies. We love eating Rice Krispies. Uh, my kid, I don't understand why he does this. How does he eat the Rice Krispies?" And we're all just like, "With milk?" And he's like, "No, no, he eats them dry, just the cereal." And he goes, "I don't know why he does that. He's probably the mailman's kid, actually." And I sit there going, like, "You did not just make that fucking joke. You did not just make that fucking joke." I'm just sitting there in awe. It's like, you actually did it. And then later on, he goes, "All right, and what do you think I have with my cereal?" Well, on the box, you have dry, which is just cereal by itself, and then with skim milk. And I'm just sitting there smiling because you have to have your cameras on, and I'm like, no, I'm not saying it. And he sees that I'm smiling and goes, hey, Rikku, you're smiling. You have something you want to say? And I go, you probably eat a skim milk, don't you? He's like, what you trying to say, huh? Saying your professor needs lose a little weight? And I'm just sitting there still smiling and goes, that's not what you're saying. My wife is though. Oh, this fucking guy. He is fun. I just feel bad because every time I have his class, I'm just absolutely dead. Anyways, back to whatever I was saying. What the fuck was I saying, actually? Someone remind me. This teacher's a bit wild. He's also pretty old. I swear I had a... no. I can rely on me for this one. I mean, I can stream after work, but it's 7 to get a good grade. And... yes, okay, the euphoria I feel after finishing a problem. Okay. So, my brother and my mom also know this. That, like... it's like, that one was probably the longest. I spent, after class, the whole day working on that. Just that one problem. And I think we only had a week to do it. And I think I did manage to finish most of the problems. I know at one point I did have Pivot, like, try to help me on one of the problems. But it was such a dumb problem that, like, neither of us could do it. This is before Pivot and me really knew each other. There's probably, like, this is, like, a month after Coroner introduced me to Pivot. And at this point, we didn't really DM each other too much or talk too much together. It was just like, you know, it just always happened to be there and talk. And, like, now it kind of makes sense why that conversation was kind of awkward. I didn't realize how much he liked the streams, and now he was just talking to me. And here I am asking for help in this problem that my grade depends on, and he can't help me. Oh, that'd be rough on anybody. Yeah, you know, I'm also in this field. You know, I should be able to give a hand. As you sweat profusely, I can't do anything. Yeah, the problem was really dumb. And when he asked someone who knew about the problem, they said the complication was the answer was pretty dumb. No worries, I believe in you. We never got the answer to that. I had to look up what the code was, and when I looked at it, I went, "There's no way I'd know this. I'm not putting this on my assignments. Any part of it." Pivot, and again, it like this wasn't your fault, this was a very dumb problem. Like, again, after seeing the code that I need, once with you, once with a woman in the parking lot that need help jump starting her car. Oof, oof, oof. Reminds me of the elementary school page thing. Yeah, like, yeah, that problem was dumb. The code I saw for it was dumb as well. Where it was like, read all problems before continuing, and then like, it's like, problem 1, I am the king of misplaced confidence. Again, Pivot. You have a right to be confident because you know what you're doing in programming. this was just a really dumb question that even your friend who was like an actual coding professor or something was like, yeah, this is stupid. Again, like, and here's the thing, Pivot. You reading it, it seems like something that shouldn't be too hard to do. It's like, oh yeah, just do a couple for loops, you know? Just do a couple for loops and it should be fine. Nah. Nope. Yeah, well, Rose. I remember we had one of those in middle school. The teacher was trying to teach us the importance of reading all the questions beforehand. But uh not to say that they're wrong in teaching that. I always just found it better to get going on the problems instead of just reading through them all. Instead of like going through all the questions, to go question by question. Can I answer this? If I know I can do it immediately, do it. If I don't, skip to the next one. That's probably the better way to operate, is teaching kids, if you don't know the answer to this one, skip it. You're only wasting time. And then potentially one of the questions later on can help remind you of what this answer is from before. Yeah, no. Back to that one question me and Pivot were working on. Again, Pivot, you had every right to be confident. It's the way it was described, it should have been simple enough. But no. It had to be extra. It just had to be extra. I still need to do that one. Yeah, skip and come back to it later. Exactly. Yep. Am I Team King Kong or Godzilla? I want King Kong to win again, just to see the people who like Godzilla get angry. I don't care. I'm not really on either side. I'm just there to see the shit show afterwards. I know someone in chat a couple streams ago was like, they're hoping that yeah, it's gonna end on a cliffhanger. They make it. Thank you, Demon Zeri. Yes, you were the one who said that. Ended on a cliffhanger. Team Jacob. I'm on Team Random Guy. Okay, I gotta say this. The first Godzilla they made, uh, the one with Bryan Cranston, the dude who was making meth, but now he's no longer making meth. He was a scientist. Those opening 30 minutes of that movie were probably, they were one of the best scenes. Like, I love the build-up and all that. And then after that, they immediately shit the bed. I thought everything they had, like, it would have been a solid 10 out of 10 with me if they kept the same atmosphere they did in those first 30 minutes. Like, that whole, it was just so slow. There's actually some, it was tense. It was almost like a horror movie in a sense. How tense it was at scenes. And then you had like Bryan Cranston, the professor, the bald dude, from the opening, and him like going through this like traumatic experience all over again. Like, honestly, like that opening was so strong. Riku's 8-hour homework. Oh, I like the tweet I saw where it's like it was something along those lines where it's like Godzilla fans explaining why Godzilla lost in the first one, and then like the second one is like how King Kong fans believe King Kong, like reasons why they believe King Kong will win, and it's just showing a monkey doing a backflip. Also, glad to see pivots on Team Jacob. Really, sporting his teamwear years after the competitions ended. Monkey. I don't trust the director. I don't blame you. I don't trust most directors in general, except for Snyder when he's given authority. Can you ever trust the director? You can, but then you have to worry about corporate meddling. Dude, if it was the monkey from Sun Dragon, I'd consider King Kong. I don't trust monkey. You thought you could trust El Toro, then no. At that point, you have to wonder whether was this the director's actual. Oh, I'm not the one being attacked, so I don't have to care. At some point, I just can't worry about the casualties I make while I make money. It's just the way it is. If it was Donkey Kong, that'd actually be a good fight. I don't watch a lot of movies and know them by the directors. Maybe if M. Night direct M. Night Shyamalan. God, the amount of twists that'd be in that Godzilla vs. King Kong movie would be insane. King K. Rool versus Donkey Kong. Can tomorrow just not? Oh, I only have a 4-hour shift. John Wick 4. Yep. John Wick 4 is just. I've only seen the first one. I want to see the other ones. The other two, I guess. And then a third one potentially in the future. Good on you, Demon Zuri. Due to the trailer. Ah. Oh, guys. Have you seen the Rick Astley Never Gonna Give You Up in 4K and 60 frames per second? It's actually really good. It's so weird. Singing in 60 frames per second and also at 4K. I don't have money for a Switch, so I'll do Wii Fit Plus streams. Ah. Yeah, the Rick, it's really good. It was trending on Twitter yesterday. And, like, of course you can get Rick rolled because, that's how it is. But it's at 4K and 60 frames per second. Like, it was beautiful. I loved it. It looks terrible because you've seen the original so much. Like, a lot of people were saying that this looks a little weird. Yeah. Yeah, some people were like, they're just saying it was like, it's so different. Like, they, like, a lot of people are saying they don't like it. If I could just get that 6 million drop right now, that'd be real swell. I've only killed 96. I have 1,400 left to go until the odds are against me. I gotta pray, I gotta pray, I gotta pray. Oh, there's another sentinel. Yeah, fantastic. Well, I like it. I like the 4K 60 frames per second. It just has a level of obscureness to it, to me. Yeah, IRL is at 6 FPS, nowhere near as smooth. Yep. You can see the pixels that go on. Yep. Still no 6 million drop. I really want to sleep, but I have a video to do. No, Rikku, it's fine. I knew you'd say that, Pivot. You just got baited. There will be no karaoke stream, Pivot. Even if I do sleep for 2 hours, I'll get the video out. Even if it's half-assed, it's still a video. Just to spite you. Am I willing to compromise integrity just to do that? Yes. Should be obvious at this point. There will be no karaoke. Not on my watch. I don't care if next week's gonna make me want to die of how much I work at McDonald's, but we're gonna do it. Ooh. Besides, these videos are gonna be the things that help me get to 1,000 subscribers. Not that the videos are gonna be good or anything, but it'll just be something people can watch that's not 3 hours. Let's see, nature runes. Yeah, that's kind of how I felt with the job I'm at right now, McDonald's. I just mess everything up. Thankfully, there's a bunch of people in front of me who are messing up before me, so I don't have to worry. Yesterday was such a shit show. After 4, before 4, shit show. After 4, everything went smoothly. Man, I swear, there's just some managers. I saw, don't worry, Demon Zero, I'll look at it. Dominance. I guess we'll go after you then. Pivot. Oh, thank you for sending that. Were you working on that for a while? Or did you just have it in the storage? Close thing I get to working at a maid cafe. Oh boy. Storage? Okay. If I find a way to fit it in the video pivot, I'll put that in. I think I know good points to put that in. Man, the timeline's gonna look weird on the video. I might post a picture of it afterwards. Because there's probably optimal ways to do things in that. Okay, drop. Thank you. Maybe if I beg the managers. It would just be, what's the word? Quite revealing maid outfits, probably, then. Do I have to? I guess I could fit it in, yeah. Now I have to change where I was thinking of putting it then. Two Rikkus are real, yeah. Oh, it was packed on Valentine's Day. God, imagine having a girlfriend and going into Hooters on Valentine's Day. I wish I existed. I wish I had a lot of things. One of them was not working at McDonald's, and yeah, one of them's not working at McDonald's, but still being able to pay the bills. Hell, with McDonald's, I might not be able to pay the bills. Oh crap, 10 seconds. I imagine that all the lonely dudes went there to get drunk and look at boing boings. Yeah, but they could just do that on the internet. Oh, don't play this game, Demon Zeri. Okay. What's the point in wishing when I can make it into reality myself? How do you like that? Did I sound like a badass? Cat, did you make a noise? No, those are the updoor neighbors. And the noise that was just right behind me was really weird. Like, it was actually kind of unnerving. Because Demon Zuri, I can keep game back up and fighting. I can keep game back up. Alright, 3 wishes. Fuck you, Demon Zuri. I'll keep game back up. Alright, 3 wishes. 1. My VTubing to be a viable career. 2. Let me see if I can find the picture. Okay, get ready to pray. Okay, 0, perfect. Get in there. Prayer. Okay. I should still have the picture of her. If not, I'll just go to old reliable. Okay, let me get the other one. How is a Stolful not in images? No, seriously, how the hell is a Stolful not in my OBS image library already? Unless I called it something else. Okay, we'll create a new one. Fine, whatever. Okay, prayer's still up. Stolful's not in memes. No, seriously, where is the Stolful? One of these two to be my girlfriend. I think I made that very obvious in my what is it, 69 subscriber special stream. Third wish. Yes. One of these two to be my wife. And Psychotastic, just so you know, the one on the right is a dude. Alright. Third wish, third wish. To actually go on some fantasy anime fucking adventure and make a lot of friends on the way. There you go, my 3 wishes. Gosh, what are they doing here? Just to show you who I'd want to be my girlfriend or wife. Third one I can't make real. Third one I cannot. I can make a lot of friends though. But let me change that actually. Not make a lot of friends. Make actual lasting friendships. So I'm removing the many part and just doing ones that will last and I actually cherish. I've already started on that one. I do not care to know most people uh, in the YouTube or just online circle in general. Um, like there's people I'd love to get to know, but like I don't know if I'd actually get to if we get along too well. Yes. Like I already met Corner and Pivot, and as you see, we talk a lot. So yes, third one's already started on. If I can't do the fantasy anime or RPG journey bullshit, I've at least made lasting friendships. As for the first two, uh, they're a work in progress. Not started, but they're definitely yeah. 2 days later, he gets isekai. Wouldn't that be a thing? Because remember, that means I actually die. Well, if we go most of what some of the other, I mean, there are isekai where you don't die. But a lot of the ones I've seen, nah, you die first. You're just dead, and then you get sent to another world. That would actually fuck me up. Depends on who's writing your story, yeah. And considering how most people like to write stories around men who have my features, it may not go well, especially if they have fetishes. It's probably gonna end awful for me. Yeah, I'd actually, it'd just be better off if I was dead then, at that point. Proceeds to write Rikku's story, Lamau. What can I eventually like? I don't know. One that lasts a while. I go to, cool looking areas. You know, meet cool people. Fight epic monsters. Get to wear cool looking clothes and still be viable in combat. That's basically going out on a hike, lol. Yeah, may as well. Maybe I should just take up hiking. Yeah, muscular memory. Maybe I should just go hiking then. No, we made 60,000. Before I was at 100,000. So D&D, kind of, yeah. Except none of that level 20 bullshit. No, the adventure lasts a while. I learned a lot of things along the way. God, if it had the mechanics of D&D, I'd just be annoyed. If it had Alona mechanics, I might be more inclined to it. But Alona is a very, very rough world. Get their power set. Yep, yeah, they do. Because you'd be too OP then. Why do you play this game if you're bored? I'm not bored. Why do you play this game? Because I like it. Just an OP enough to be awesome? I'm glad to see one of your other strengths is humility. Alright, get in the bank. Manta ray. Got it. I'm even more humble than you would ever be. See, if it with you, it's just a lie. I don't know why you. I don't know why you do this. Oh crap! I need to pray. It's a potion seller. Would his potions be too strong though? Probably not. Oofed. Alright. Man. What was it? In D&D, there's a class for the monk called Kensei, which translates to Sword Saint. I thought that was such a cool name. But in D&D 5th edition, they really suck. They really suck. I don't know why they... Just some of the decisions they made with some of the subclasses earlier. It's just not... Either give them just straight damage, or like actually make their features cool. And they only did that with some of the classes early on. And like they won't fix some of the subclasses that they have starting off, they'll just add new ones. Pippin Post is not strong enough for my milk, and by mine I mean Rikku. Also some of the limitations that a Sword Saint has in D&D 5th edition. I don't know if they've always had that with some of the weapons they've had. Like I feel like if it's a bladed weapon, you should be able to wield it despite it being heavy or whatnot. Also, there's a cool spell for druids called Singlingna or whatever, which turns any club or quarterstaff into like a D8 of damage. Typically, they're like a D4, and you're able to use your spellcasting modifier. I think that's cool. And then also if one of the subclasses they get, Way of the Spores, that seems like a really cool offensive based attacker. So one of the ideas I had for the class was I forget how many levels you go into no. Uh I think it's like 7 levels into monk, 1 level into uh cleric, and then the rest go into druid. Hello, Dwarf Task. Yes, we're back at Runescape. I ain't scared. I mean, yeah. Except they're not doing that combination though. Of because mine is like very melee focused. And all the spells would just be like to either enfeeble enemies or boost my own stats. And then the only reason I take level 1 of cleric is so that good berries is even better at healing. I remember going into some forums, not as a I didn't join as an active member or anything. Just wanted to see what some people were thinking of this. Why are you aiming a gun at me? So you stay and watch RuneScape. Oh, oh, you can't open your apple juice? Ah, I don't know any tricks that would help you to open it. No, that's an interesting emote you just put in, Demon Zero. Yeah. So yeah, it'd be like 7 levels a monk. Maybe actually, no, maybe it was actually less. Maybe it was only 5. Yeah, it was like 5 levels of monk, 1 level of cleric, and then the rest would go into druid. But the thing is, like, that build is so weak early on because you don't have a lot of the things that you need. So, like, if you have a campaign that starts later on, it's probably fine enough. You still probably won't be as strong as your other party members, though. Crap, I need prey. Yeah. I know there's a couple of other builds I was thinking of. That's one of them. Oh, my mother's texting me. She might call. My phone is ready. She should already be at work, though. Alright, I'm gonna have to kill this thing and then I'll have to call my mother. Let's see. This kind of messes some things up. You'll see in a second why. Alright, I'm gonna call my mom. I will be back in a... is it going to log me out? I'll just turn off my mic audio then and keep moving around. I'll be right back, everyone. I'm back, everybody. Hello, Maxwell. Sorry you had to hear silence for a couple minutes. I was speaking with my mother. I think she's gotten used to the point of, where she just sends me a text. It's just quicker to call her. And, like, because I'm technically doing something that, I can't actually call her in, it's not a problem. Because then it's like I had to send a bunch of text messages back and forth, which is fine if I'm doing something that requires my concentration. But because it's this, or not requires my concentration, I hope you kind of get what I mean. But yeah, I'm essentially doing something that, you know, eh, eh. She texted me, I called her. That's it. That's the end of the story. All right. Yeah, Maxwell, I'm not surprised I actually didn't get the notification. Oh no. Has it really been just 2 hours? I thought I saw the stream. Well, you probably saw the notification at like a little earlier than that because I set up an hour before. No, an hour and a half before I started. So that's probably what you saw if you're still here. It looks like there's only 3 of you here, and I can already tell who 2 of them are. All right. Yeah. All right. Oh, what do I want to do actually? Actually, let me just fuck. Ow, ow, ow. I keep shocking the mic. Let me know how it is for volume right now. Actually, I might have to adjust a few things. Does it sound weird at all? Crinkly? I mean, I just shocked the thing. I don't know how I keep doing it in this chair. Yeah, does it sound any different? Does it sound any worse? Maybe that'll help. Okay. Okay. All right. Nope, my volume's still there. Okay. We'll just go right there then. Do I really want to go out back there? Alright, how to do this? I could just actually just go... No, they're not aggressive because they technically can't see me? But I could just do this, actually. Oh. Hold on 1 second, actually. Hello? Hello? Yes? Yeah. I'm here. No, everything's going great. Everything's going good. No. No. I dropped you after season 7. That was the agreement. I'm now on my own. sold. Fuck you. No. The contract's done. No, we're done. No. Nope. I fulfilled my end of the bargain. You did fuck all. We already settled this. No. Fuck you. No. I don't care what you have to say. I'm not going back. I didn't get any support from the company. I did everything on my own. Did you see the fucking debut? It was a shit show. I'm not doing this again. What do you mean the contract's still fucking valid? No, it's fucking not. What do you mean by that? No. No. Fuck you. No! Don't you dare!